Hello everyone, and welcome to Galaxy 89 Cars. Today I'm bringing you an in-depth tour of a 2016 Ford Shelby GT Mustang. The Shelby GT starts off as a standard 5-litre GT Mustang from Ford. It is then given the full aftermarket Shelby overhaul, inside and out, to become this growling monster. This car comes with a full Shelby American GT upgrade package, which includes an intercooler, supercharger, ECU and intake upgrade that mainly comes from the Ford Racing Performance Parts catalogue. And amongst other things, comes with a 5-litre supercharged V8 that produces 627 brake horsepower. However, it is possible, if you want to spend a little bit more cash, to cross over the 700 brake horsepower mark. It has an estimated 0 to 62 or 100 km/h time of 3.5 seconds and a top speed of 186 miles per hour. This conversion work is all done in-house here at Bill Shelby Mustang and comes in 3 stages. First, the Shelby GT base package, then the big brake package, and finally the power upgrade. This GT has 20-inch front and rear Shelby aluminium wheels with Pirelli P0 tyres and the Shelby Willwood big brake conversion. In addition to power, there has also been a focus on handling, with upgrades to springs, dampers and roll bars to make the car more flat, rigid and stable. All of the carbon you see in the car is part of the Shelby Performance package, and I'm so glad to see an American muscle car draped in carbon fibre. There's a carbon bonnet, side skirts, diffuser, mirror covers and rear spoiler. And of course, this car is emblazoned with the classic Shelby stripes. This video also features a startup and rev clip. That amazing sound is made by the stainless steel Baller Racing exhaust with Shelby exhaust exits. The key is very standard in its design, with the Mustang on one side and 4 buttons on the other, to lock, unlock, and for the boot and horn. All buttons need 2 presses to initiate the function. This car has a keyless system, so the doors can be opened if the key is in near proximity. The handle has a standard pull-out motion. The interior is trimmed well with straightforward plastic, leather and controls, and probably the most comfortable seats I've ever experienced in a car with this level of performance. As this car is based on the standard 5-litre Mustang, the sill is low and not very wide, so getting in and out of the vehicle is very easy. As with all my videos, I will do a short POV tour of the interior before going into more detail. The door is finished in a mixture of plastic and leather, and as this is a left-hand drive car, it has the electric window and mirror controls. To To the left of the steering wheel, we find the exterior light controls, the boot lid control, and above this, the first air vent. There are 5 air vents in total, 1 on each side and 3 in the centre. The multifunctional steering wheel is upholstered in leather and offers button controls for the volume and torque functions. The display is made from a central digital screen flanked by circular dials. To the left, the rev counter, and right, the speedo with a fuel gauge. As I mentioned before, these leather, fully adjustable seats are probably the most comfortable I've ever sat in a performance car. They can be adjusted using the lever at the rear for tilt and the switches towards the front. The rear seats are upholstered in the same leather as the front, and there appears to be quite an adequate amount of space. Although as the seats seem to be fixed into the body of the car, they don't seem to be adjustable. The centre console is turned on by pressing the central power button, and we are greeted with the Mustang logo. This car has a Ford Sync multimedia system, so it has the standard display divided into 4 sections: radio, nav, phone connection and the seat controls. Here I explore the individual sections the home button at the bottom of the screen to navigate back to the main menu. There is also a settings button next to the home button that offers general information and the ability to change the clock, display, sound, general and car settings. The buttons and switches below the screen offer controls for the CD player and air conditioning. This Mustang has a 6-speed manual gearbox with an upgraded short throw conversion for faster gear changes. And so we find all 3 pedals on the driver's side. It also has a manual handbrake and 2 cup holders, as well as a central storage compartment with sockets for device connectivity. There is also a decent size, passenger side glove compartment that is easily opened by pressing the button. To the right we have the Shelby dash plaque. There is a sun visor on each side with illuminated vanity mirrors and of course typical central convenience lighting with a rear view mirror. So that concludes my tour of this 2016 Ford Shelby GT Mustang. This car is currently for sale at Bill Shepherd Mustang, so I'll leave all the appropriate links in the description of the video.